it really is. It is the newest, the latest, the greatest iPad. I tell you, I have two 14-year-olds, I have a 7-year-old, and I have a 49-year-old. That would be my husband. He's not have a child. And every single year on the top of their list is new iPad. Every single year. It's even though they got one the year before, or they got one 3 years ago or 4 years ago. It's the same thing for everybody. My in-laws, they're always wanting the newest ones too. You've got to have the newest, the latest, the greatest, because it is just faster. It's easier. There's more innovation every single year in iPad. And if you're going to do the big gift, which is the iPad, the Apple iPad, which has been the top tablet since it came out, you might as well do the latest one. We have it. And here's the reason why you do it here at QVC. Couple of things. First of all, we give you the newest one. Also, this is the biggest bundle we've ever done. So when you get it home, you get everything you need. You don't have to go out on Christmas Day or whenever it is and try and find all the accessories that you're not getting when you just buy an iPad from anywhere else. We also give you Easy Pay by way of, if you get the 64 gigabyte, $128 a month. If you get the 256 gigabyte, it's going to be $157 a month. We also give you free shipping. We also give you almost 2 months of a return policy on this, a January 31st, 2024 return policy. So if you happen to find one, win one, phone falls off the back of a truck and you don't need this one anymore, you can return it until the end of January 2024. We give you colors, we give you accessories, everything that you need, including the tablet stand, the keyboard case, the carrying case, the stylus pen, and so much more, including this new keyboard with the trackpad, which is absolutely fantastic. And we do special financing. So if you need more time to pay for your iPad, because of course it is a considered purchase, though it's something that you use multiple times a day and so worth it, we will give you 12-month special financing on this with your Q card. So pick up a Q card and do that. We'd love to hear from you. Our Share Your Story line is open. If you love your iPad, how are you using it, or why are you upgrading to this one? Since midnight, 3,000 have been picked up, 1,200 in this show alone. And it's going fast, and we're starting to get limited in some of our options. So here's how you choose. Pink, blue, yellow, or silver. That's the iPad. Note, all of the bezels, that's like the frame in the front, are black. And you're gonna cover this up with the accessories they give you. So this is kind of just fun for opening up the box, but then you're not going to see it after that. You get the neoprene case, super important. You don't get that when you go to a store with a door. And why would you walk out of a store with an $800 item that if you dropped it, it's dead? So get the case. You get the case along with it. The brand new keyboard, Bluetooth keyboard with the trackpad. We've never seen that before. This turns your iPad basically into a laptop. Of course, things like your charger, your pen, you have the stand, which I love, but then you also get another case along with this. This one is Blooming Garden.
Very nice.
Very nice. But we will show you what else you have in terms of options. So let's go back and see that, shall we? So your choices of... And you also get the headphones that you see right there. You choose which color of your iPad, right? And then you match your accessories. Blue woven, tangerine marble, I kind of like that one. Then there is the celestial Geo, and then there's the celestial Moroccan. Celestial is a word that I'm having a hard time saying since I got my tooth fixed. Over here, we also have your white, your wood, super pretty, black, and then also the teal marine. Those are your accessory colors. Justin Sachoka is our Apple guy. He's here to tell us more about the newest iPad. And yes, it comes in your factory box, so you're really the cool person who gave that gift.
That's the gift to give. It's the gift to get. There's no doubt about it. And it's bigger and better than before. What I love about this is everything you can do with it. The Ultra Human ring that we may have showed you earlier. You can download the app on here and access all of those statistics onto here with the bigger display. 10.9 inches is that new display now versus what may have been 9.7 or 10.2, and upgraded memory. We had somebody in the last show call in and tell us that she had an 8th generation. She doubled the memory because now it's 256 that you can get instead of 128. Landscape stereo speakers, so 4 speakers in total that are going to be booming that sound. True tone technology that's going to adjust the screen setting depending on the environment that you're in. So you go out into the sun, it's bright, it's going to brighten it up automatically. You jump on a plane and it's dark or dim in the room that you're in, it's going to dim it down so it's less straining on your eyes. Wi-Fi 6, that's going to give you the strongest internet connection of all the devices in your house, and then that 12 megapixel camera that's both on the front and in the back of this. For the first time, we've given you that camera that's in the front and the back. And oh, by the way, our eye tips that we have today, we're going to teach you in this show all about taking the perfect picture and how you can do that on here. So we've got eye tips throughout the day that we're doing, and this show specifically is about taking pictures. So you might have to model.
Eye tips, otherwise known as Justin Knows All, and he's going to show you how to use your iPad. That's the thing, you keep on discovering things that you didn't know your iPad could do, and especially when you get the newest one.
That's exactly right. There's going to be so many updates to this. I love in the Reminders application that now when you're making your grocery store list, it actually organizes everything by the aisle in the grocery store that you're going to. So you want to name me some produce?
Oh, some produce.
Yeah, let's go with some produce.
Okay, broccoli's like my favorite.
Broccoli. Oh, I put that in the cream cheese section. So let's do broccoli.
Those two together.
How do I do broccoli?
C-C. It's
O-L-I.
Yeah, just one L, right?
And move to the produce section.
Yeah.
I think I spelled it correctly. I am not very good at spelling things.
It's funny, it's something I eat and say every single day, and I couldn't really tell you off the top of my head.
I'm glad that you two were with me there on that.
Blueberries are very, very good too. You put those
blueberries.
And that's one word.
That's move to the. Let's do a different demo. Let's do something else. My elementary school teacher right now is like, really? They let him on TV? Let's look at the Maps program that's on here.
Oh, can you go somewhere for me?
You can. So let's go to London. Here's what's cool about this. When you bring this up right now, you can go through and you can take a look at all the different cool things that are in the city, different guides. You have really that glance at what is going to be great about London. The city walks that you can go on to, and it's going to take all these little spots so that you can get started and you can go on these walks that they've guided you for. The best coffee shops, the best places to get a certain type of cuisine. It's all right there. But then you can also do a digital flyover tour that's going to take you around that entire city. But what else can you do now in that latest operating system, which is iOS 17? Now, you're going to be able to actually utilize this where you can download the city and you can download 2 or 3 blocks or the entire city, the maps, so that if you're not in the internet connection, you can still access everything within that Maps program.
Wow.
That's a brand new feature that's huge for so many people, but it's the resolution that really, truly sets this apart from everything else. The resolution on this screen is, you look at this, it's unreal. This is why you upgrade. You upgrade because it's going to deliver from performance. It's going to deliver from the view that you see on here. It's going to be delivering from the size here, the sound, every single aspect of this tablet.
Looks like a movie, a television.
It really does.
It's amazing.
Absolutely. And the nice thing about this too is while you're utilizing it on this screen here right now, there's other ways that you're going to be able to use this with other devices. So we talked about how we'll be able to take pictures. Let's actually do that right now because I'm going to show you how you can print photos too. Our camera has a 12 megapixel camera on the front and a 12 megapixel camera on the back of this. So let's go by the Christmas tree.
Okay.
You want to pose for us here?
Here's a little more on the eye tip. So I'm going to the tree.
Yeah, we're going to go to the tree. So we are going to go through our first eye tip here. This is one that I think so many of us in the holidays, we like to get those perfect pictures. What you may not know is that when you tap on this, you can actually change the exposure. So look at how, especially with those Christmas trees that are in the back with the lighting, you can tap and then you can slide up and down. So let's go ahead and get that perfect exposure. We're going to zoom in and out, and right there, that nice, bright, vivid photo, we're going to go ahead and snap it. Here's another eye tip. You can also use the volume button to be able to grab that picture too. It's not always that digital button. And then when we open it up, we're going to see that picture that's right there. Watch as I hold down on this. Volume button to be able to grab that picture.
Oh, you can hear what you were just doing.
That's exactly right. Here's why that's important. If I click on the edit button there and I go over to where we can adjust and we change that live, I can choose what's called that keyframe. And I can find that perfect smile, that perfect picture, all within those different frames that are there. So once I found the one that I like, I'll hit that keyframe, I'll hit done. Now to share that and export, you hit that little button on the top left. I can send text messages to someone with this, an email. When I click on all of that, everything is all integrated. Look how it brings my email right up, automatically adds the photo right into it. So I didn't have to go to an external website in order to do that. I also love that I can come down here and hit the print button on that. It found my printer, which is located right over there on the desk. It knows it's a 4x6. I'm gonna hit print on that, and then off it goes to the printer. You saw me
so fast.
edit, and then print a photo all within a matter
So
of
smart.
seconds.
Let's go through what you can choose from here. By the way, just to remind you, it's the biggest bundle we've done all year long. Part of the reason why you buy your iPad here at QVC, part of the reason why you pick up your Apple products here at QVC with more than 1.4 million sold here at QVC is Easy Pay. We let you pay for it over the next 5 months as opposed to just once. Also, you get, and we're going to talk about this here in a second, you get the brand new wireless keyboard with the trackpad. You also get the stand, you get a case, you get your neoprene case, you get the pen, you get the charger, you get so much more than you will get anywhere. This is all your software, so things like Hotspot Shield Premium, Lifetime Movie Club, Video Maker, things like that, that all comes here as well. You choose the color of your iPad. Do you want the pink? Do you want the blue? Do you want the yellow? Or do you want the silver? And then I'll go take you back and show you what we have. Then you choose the blue woven, and these all come with the gray neoprene case, or the gray case, not neoprene necessarily. Blue woven, tangerine marble, very pretty, celestial geo, and then celestial Moroccan in those pinks. And then you can see the coordinating headphones that you get along with it. We'll go over here and I'll show you these colors. You have a choice of your white. This is the wood. This one is the black. And then this right here is the teal marine. You have a choice of your 64 gigabyte or 256 gigabyte. How do we decide on that, Justin?
So it comes down to how much stuff you want to put onto your tablet. When it comes to 64 gigabytes, that's going to be equivalent to about 26,000 photos versus the 256, which is 110,000 photos. That's a big difference in space. But for some of you, you may hear that first one and be like, that's fine. I've got 4,000 photos on my phone. Not an issue. I don't need that much space. Others may say, hold on, I download so many games. I've before in the past received the message that says you can't download anything else because there's not enough memory. And you know how frustrating that can be? That's when you upgrade to the 256 gigabytes. Now, you can't add more memory on later down the road. So take a look at the chart and really compare the two of them. It's 4 times the memory, but it's not 4 times the price. And that's the great thing about this is you can pick up on what is that dream memory, that dream storage, and you don't have to spend a fortune for it. Now, if you're somebody who is leaning towards the 64 gigabyte, we do have the iExpander here, and this has both the lightning tip cable and the USB-C cable on it. So if you're someone who has an iPhone at home, you can actually plug this into both of them and use this device on both of them if you're gonna opt for that lower memory, or if you want the 256 and you just really wanna load it up, this is a great way to be able to do that.
You're a wealth of technological information.
We got it all here.
I mean, he might not know how to spell any type of produce.
Nope.
But he is a wealth of technological information. This is the gift that they want. You're probably looking to upgrade as well. We do it here at a better price, but the price goes away at the end of the day. The if purchased separately is over $1,000 or over $1,200, depending on which size you picked up. And you get it today at $639 or $784. It's free shipping and handling. It's 5 easy payments, and it gets home to you in time for Christmas. That's our guarantee for you right now at the lowest prices of the season when it comes to our sales. Just a day in the life of what happens with me and my iPad, and I love my iPad now. I will say I broke my iPad when I was in Mexico, and it's like shattered. And then I was looking to get a new one and upgrade and all of those kinds of things and fix it. And so please get your Allstate or whatever we have to offer you in case you break it, because it's like you basically have to buy a new one when you break them. That's how expensive it is to fix them. Anyway, that's a little service announcement. But I wake up first thing in the morning, and after I get a little bit of sun, thank you Ultra Human Ring before you go to your screen, then it's my gratitude journal. It's doing my reading on my Bible. It's on my iPad. It is looking at my list of to-do for the day. It's checking the weather. I'm addicted to Noah, the website Noah, looking at weather. It is shopping. I've been shopping like crazy. It's watching QVC before I go to bed. It's the gratitude journal. It's listening to my sleep music. It is watching movies during the day or television if I'm on vacation and things like that. It is listening to Spotify. It is Ultra Human Ring attached to it. I mean, there is so much that you do on an iPad. So yes, I know it's more of a considered purchase, but it's also like price per use, worth every penny.
The nice thing about the iPad is the simplification of it all. How easy it is to use and navigate. Check your weather, right? You're laying down in bed. So let's just picture this. The lights are off, the shades are closed, you're laying down in bed, you're looking at the weather. You want to turn the light on in your room. Do you get up and do it? No, you swipe down.